Let's see if this mold that caused me many problems with jesmonite will work better with epoxy resin. Normally, yes. So let's go. You must have seen my exploits with this mold and the result above all. The piece broke in two. Two pieces broke in two. So that's the result. I'm going to see if there's a problem with this mold or if in fact it only accepts resin. I think it's more like that since jesmonite is a rather special material. Well, let's give it a try with the resin. I realize that I've still got a few things to clean up. Yes, I've cleaned up, but not enough. I guess something get there in the molds. We don't really know how, but they are there anyway. I have already prepared my resin so as not to waste time. It's ready now. I let it rest for 10 minutes so I get a little less bubbles. I'm going to use these pigment powders. One is a little coral and the other is gold. And I have got a pearl white. Yes, pearly pearl. Let's see what it looks like with all that. So I'm going to pour my resin. I'm separating it into three, of course, because I've got three powders. I'll speed up the video a little, including the mixing of the colors, because it's not that exciting to see me mixing colors. So I'll speed it up. I put a little alcohol in my pot right away. It makes it much easier to clean. I used before to let the resin harden in my containers, but now I clean it right away because I've found that it actually damages the molds a lot. Yes, if you let it harden inside. I really ends up damaging the bottom, damaging the sides. Sometimes you can't get the resin out properly and it tears off bits of resin. In short, it's not great. So clean your mold. As the pearl powder, I'm changing it because it has pinkish highlights and I don't really like it. I'm choosing another one, simple pearl white. So I'm mixing my pigment and you're going to see it in a fast version. I like to take this opportunity to thank my new subscribers. Don't hesitate, it's free. So if you are not yet a subscriber, click on the little link. And I'd like to thank all the people who follow me and leave me very kind comments. I'm mixing the pigments well, and then I'm pouring. I like the colors. They're very pretty. They're a bit bright, yes. And now I'm finishing it off properly. Now I realize that I forgot to put a release agent in because given my problems with the jesmonite, I don't know if it will be the same with the resin. I hope I don't break anything. I'm still trying to fill my mold. I'm really trying to fill it as high as possible because I don't want to sand it. I hate sanding. So I wipe the little drops that are on the solid parts. You see here. I shake like a mold with the jesmonite. It's completely useless. But that's how it goes. And then I'll put a little bit of alcohol. Here I hope I won't have too many bubbles, and I'll put it to harden. And then I have some resin left. I've made a little coaster with the rest of resin. I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to empty everything, and I've got left into this little coaster, and that will make exactly the right amount for this little coaster. Perfect. You'll see it when it comes to unmolding. Okay, we are almost 24 hours later. With this resin you can unmold after 10 hours, but I prefer to wait 24 hours. So here is my little coaster. Let's start with it. The colors are pretty. Yes, I like them. I hope my little sculpture will be the same. And here we go. It's quite simple, nothing extraordinary about this little coaster, but the colors are very pretty. Yes, they are pearly. These are the powders I bought at Temu, and they really do have lovely highlights. Now, come on, let's start unmolding my little sculpture. Let's see if everything's going well. I started with the feet and turning my mold upside down. Oh dear, my heart is beating to tell you the truth. I'm speeding up a little too because I went very, very slowly, pushing here and there. Whew. And yes. I'll tell you one thing. If it had broken, I'd have gone crazy. So now at the tip of my feet I've got two little red dots. They look like pom-pom. In fact, I'm sure it's me who didn't mix the powder well enough. There was still a few bits of powders here and there, but it's okay, it's pretty. Yeah, I like it anyway. My white pearl doesn't really stand out, it's more on the back. But okay, that's okay, it's fine. And I don't have a bubble. Not bubble. I've got these little pom-poms at the end of my feet, but I don't have any bubbles. So, here you have photos in the Delage. You see the little dots. But yes, the colors, I like them, really. One thing's for sure, this mold isn't made for jesmonite. It's made for resin, and that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't hesitate to leave me a little comment. I love reading your comments. A little thumbs up to help my little channel. So we'll be seeing each other again very soon for new adventures. Bye!